Hello people of the world. I want to talk about Leadhead's new video.
Hello.
I've been obsessing over it all morning, probably as much as I'm gonna obsess over how my voice sounds in this. I would like to say I have no script for this. I've tried writing scripts. I've been working on some videos for my own channel, and I just overthink them and I write them to oblivion, or I barely write at all. And I haven't been able to exactly get one where I feel comfortable with making a video about it. I'm kind of just free talking, and I want to start off showing his new video that he released on his channel, making a video out of my first script and then opening up. The first 20 minutes of the video doesn't really matter to what I want to talk about. It's really the last 10 minutes is what I want to address. And when I first saw this, I honestly thought it was a joke, and I don't say that to be rude or make him feel bad or anything. Mainly because the gaming community can be a very toxic place to trans people, gay people. For the gaming community, I think this is a really important thing that Leadhead is coming out and being so open about this subject, because in the gaming community there's a decent amount of people who speak on the subject in a negative light that are anti-SJWs, and they talk on subjects they really don't know much about and kind of just spit nonsense and spread negativity and hate through the gaming community. So I think what Leadhead is doing here is a really important thing to the gaming community and to the trans community in general, and most importantly to himself. Now, I am not trans myself, and even in the video he said he doesn't label himself as trans. He's on a journey of self-discovery that takes time. I've been on my own journey. I am bisexual. My history with that is I do find guys very attractive, as I primarily date girls. I did have a relationship with a guy a couple of years back that didn't really work out. I was in this weird discovery phase. I was lost, and I really didn't know who I was or what I wanted in life. And I ended up leaving him on red for about 2 years now. I haven't responded to him. Now, the relationship is very complicated, and I think it's kind of manipulative on my part to leave him on red, as he did want a relationship. However, I feel like I couldn't have provided what he wanted, since I don't feel like I am fully gay. I'm not defending myself for what I did, because I still think what I did was wrong, but I really don't know how to bring this up to him or talk to him about it. I kind of just left it as is, and I'm still on my self-discovery, and I'm not exactly sure how to speak about it. I would say today I am happier and more comfortable with myself and my sexuality. So I want to talk about the misinformation about transgender in general. Now, I see sex and gender as two different things. Sex is what you're born, your X, Y chromosomes, all that. Gender is a social construct that for you to express how you feel. Now, I personally see myself as a demi boy. I never really felt like I fell in line with the masculine stereotypes and masculine tendencies that a lot of people have thought I was gay, and because I'm very feminine. I don't really see it as feminine or masculine. I kind of just feel like I'm being myself. But I do understand how it can be seen as that. But gender is a completely different thing to sex. Gender is how you see yourself, or how you want to be seen by society, where sex is just what you're technically born with. And I see nothing wrong in wanting to label yourself as a different gender if you feel like are that way. And it's a lot more than just labeling yourself. It's how you act, how you feel, how you carry yourself, all that. I do think the conversation around transgender is just, a lot of it is really dumb. I mean, there's at one point that far-right anti-SJWs like to bring up, is that transgender, people only want to be transgender so they can stalk women or men in the bathrooms, just all around be a pedophile, which is, I think that line of thinking is just absolutely disgusting. Even without transgender, there would still be pedophiles and people trying to sexually assault people. It is unfortunate that that happens in life, but I think being transgender for the sole purpose of stalking women in the bathroom is just not true. That's not the reason why people want to be transgender. People want to be transgender because they feel more comfortable dressing up as a female or a male. And I have friends who are transgender. There's one person I know who went through surgery and takes testosterone to be a male from a female. And he is probably one of the greatest, most genuine people I've ever met in my life, and I love him for that. And I think it's a very beautiful thing for people to want to be themselves. I may come off as disingenuous in the way my voice sounds in this, mainly because as soon as I turn on the mic to record, I just lose all train of thinking, and it takes me a minute to really think about what I want to say. And like right now, but also I have ADHD, and it's hard for me to really know how my tone of voice is coming off as, and I don't want to spend all day re-recording this. I already spent enough editing out all the ums and ahs. I just want to end this off by saying what Leadhead is doing here is really brave and really important for not only himself but also the gaming community. I've been watching his channel for about a year now. He is consistently one of the most creative and inventive gaming YouTuber I know, and every video from him just brings a smile to my face, and I love to see that he's comfortable being himself on his own platform, because I know this channel is his life, where he can freely express his ideas and be as creative and as he wants. I think that's a beautiful thing, and also I'm sure he makes his livelihood off of this too, so I'm sure it's way more important to him that he's came out with this. And there could have been a huge backlash from this, but I'm glad to see that people are very accepting. I did check out his Twitter or his Instagram. He did get into a bit of a scuffle with some of his friends, and I think that's very unfortunate. But you know, if his friends won't accept him for who he is or who he wants to be, then they weren't his friends to begin with. That's what I say. Sorry if this is really boring. But I just felt like I wanted to talk on this and get this out there. This is actually my first commentary video. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna throw this together and see how it goes, and probably send it to Leadhead. I would like him to see this. Sending much love your way. Hopefully he can continue to freely express himself on his channel in the future, and I would like to make my own videos soon on my channel. I just gotta learn how to edit and record properly, because this is just not doing it. I'm editing too much. I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna leave some really good videos that I think everyone should watch of Leadheads in the description. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.